Hello, and welcome back to This Week at Endicott. I'm Victoria Tim.
And I'm Hannah Haslam. We hope you all had a restful spring break. Now let's take a look at what's happening this week across campus.
On Wednesday at 3:30, head over to the North Field to cheer on baseball as they take on Salem State. At 4 p.m., women's lacrosse will be playing against Bowdoin at Hempstead Stadium. Grab your friends and support your fellow Gulls. At 5 p.m., the Intercultural Club will be holding a members meeting in the Little Theater. However, remember, attendance will not earn credit for study abroad applicants.
At 7 p.m., men's lacrosse will be taking on Amherst at Hempstead Stadium. Also at 7, head over to the Little Theater to celebrate International Poetry Day. Channel your inner poet and musicians as you write your own poetry and music to be shared. You could even win a prize. At 7:30, the Yoke Club presents Broga and Brew in Gullies. Sign up through your Blue Buzz email. At 8 p.m., CAB will be hosting a Legally Blonde movie night in the locale.
On Thursday at 12:30, there will be an International Internships Information session in the Little Theater. Stop by to grab some pizza and learn about the many opportunities available to you. RSVP to CMOCA at endicott.edu. At 4:30, it's game night at the Beverly Senior Center. Unwind with the elder adults and join them for fun, old-fashioned board games. Sign up for your Blue Buzz email.
At 6 p.m., Gaming Gulls presents Open Game Night in LSB 347. Bring your own games to play with others as you ease back into your classes after spring break. Also at 6 p.m., the Rose Performance Hall will be hosting an intercollegiate jazz fest. Come enjoy Endicott's jazz band as they play along with jazz bands from colleges and schools around the area.
At 6:30, head over to the Interfaith Chapel for Spiritual Solutions for Life's Challenges with Rev. Gail Santer. At 8 p.m., Late Night Locale will be presenting Stranger Thursdays with a Black Mirror Marathon and M&Ms. At 9 p.m., it is 21 Plus Night in Gullies.
On Friday at 9 a.m., the Community Giving Tree is looking for volunteers to help sort donations to distribute to families in need in Middletown, Massachusetts. Sign up to volunteer through your Blue Buzz email. At 1 p.m., there will be an information session at Lower Callahan about fall semester housing selection. At 3 p.m., volunteer at Landmark Senior Living Happy Hour, where tasks will include setup, engaging with residents, and cleanup. Sign up to volunteer through your Blue Buzz email.
At 5 p.m., Relay for Life at Endicott will be taking place in the Post Center. It is not too late to get involved in this great program. Go to your Blue Buzz email to sign up. At 6:30, volunteer at the Northeast ARC Friday Night Happenings. Northeast ARC delivers lifelong support services to people with developmental disabilities. Sign up through your Blue Buzz email.
On Saturday, Endicott will be providing free transportation into Boston for those students who wish to participate in the March for Our Lives rally in response to the Stoneman Douglas High School shooting in Parkland, Florida. The bus will leave from the Post Center bus stop at 10 a.m. for the walk, which begins at 11 a.m., and it will leave Boston at 3 p.m. to return to campus. You can sign up for this event through your Blue Buzz email.
There are many opportunities to help cheer on your fellow athletes. At 12 p.m., softball will take on Nichols at the softball field, and baseball will be playing Roger Williams at the North Field. At 1 p.m., men's volleyball will be taking on Newberry College in the McDonald Gymnasium. Go Gulls!
At 4 p.m., head over to Gullies to celebrate Leonard Bernstein's 100th birthday. At 8 p.m., Late Night Locale will be hosting a fun-do night. Grab your friends for a great night of fun. On Sunday at 12 p.m., come support baseball as they take on Bates at the North Field. At 3:30, men's tennis will be playing against Nichols at the Bass River Tennis Club.
On Monday, attend the Easter worship service at 8 p.m. in the chapel. On Tuesday, the Interfaith worship service is in the chapel at 5:30 p.m.
Also on Tuesday at 5 p.m., CAB presents a spring celebration in Lower Callahan. Then at 8 p.m., be sure to stop by Gullies for its famous weekly trivia night.
On Saturday, March 31st at 4 p.m., the Alliance and the Drama Club will be presenting the first Endicott Coffee House. Come enjoy some coffee, lattes, or chai while sharing your art with everyone. You could perform a comedy routine, slam poetry, a song, dance routine, and much more. Sign up through your Blue Buzz email.
While we provide the latest in events that are happening across campus, you can also catch up on what's happening across the globe. The Political Action Committee has made newsstands available on campus for all students who want to know the latest politics, news, and debates. The New York Times, Wall Street Journal, and Economist are available in the Lower Callahan and LSB atrium.
Now, let's take a look at EC Sports with Matt Pritchard.
Hello and welcome to this week's edition of EC Sports. For EC TV, I'm Matt Pritchard. While you were sitting on the beach relaxing, the Gulls were busy at work. The baseball team went 6-1 in the California Invitational. CCC Player of the Week Michael DeDonato led the Gulls to standout victories over number 28 Pomona Pitzer and number 14 Redlands. The Gulls will be back in action with a string of home games, which feature local rival Salem State on Wednesday and doubleheaders with Roger Williams and Bates on Saturday and Sunday, respectively. The softball team went 8-2 to kick off their season in Florida. Leading the way for the Gulls were Jamie Hopgood, Michaela Hamill, and Adriana Favreau, who were named CCC Player, Pitcher, and Rookie of the Week, respectively. The Gulls will kick off conference play as they host a doubleheader with Nichols on Saturday before traveling for a doubleheader Sunday with UNE. The men's lacrosse team had 2 tough losses over spring break. The Gulls fell to Bowdoin 11-9 before dropping a tight double overtime loss to Springfield. The Gulls will face off in their first conference matchup at Salve Regina on Saturday. On the women's side of things, the Lady Gulls went 3-0 over spring break. CCC Defensive Player of the Week Bella Reno will look to continue the winning for the Gulls as they face off in their first conference game at Salve Regina on Saturday as well. The men's tennis team went 2-2 over spring break in Hilton Head, South Carolina. The Gulls will host Nichols at Bass River Tennis Club on Sunday for the first conference matchup of the spring season. And the men's volleyball team, they will also be back in action this week as they are set to face off with Eastern Nazarene tonight before returning home to host Newbury College on Saturday. And that'll do it for this week in EC Sports. For ECTV, I'm Matt Pritchard. Go out and support your Gulls.
Let's move on to Amy's report on this week's Get Agricultured.
Hello and welcome back to Get Agricultured. I'm Amy Couture, and this week we are going to hear some fun facts about farm animals for our first week back. Did you know goats, sheep, and cows don't have teeth on their top jaw? It's just gum. According to historians, goats were the first domesticated animals, and they also discovered the coffee bean. A goat herder named Khalid found his goats frolicking full of energy after eating the red fruits from the coffee shrubs. Have you ever wanted to see in the dark? Goats can. Their pupils are rectangular, which allows them to see very well in the dark. Do you like your wool sweater? A full-grown sheep can produce 7 to 10 pounds of wool each year. And who needs a weather guide when you can have cows? Cows can tell if a storm is coming and will lay down. Did you know cows know their names? They can also hold a memory for about 3 years. For all you dinosaur fans out there, a chicken is the closest relative to the T-Rex and have over 200 noises for communication. Speaking of smart animals, pigs are considered the 4th most intelligent animal, and a group of them is called sounders. And do you want to help improve your mile time? Take a pig for a run. They can run 11 miles an hour, which is faster than a 6-minute mile. A male goose is called a gander, and a flock of geese is called a gaggle. Although many people hate geese, they are actually faithful and mate for life. They will also mourn when their partner dies. And that's all I have for this week on Get Agricultured. Let's move back into the mood to do work. I'll see you next time.
That's all we have for this week, Gulls.
Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.